Well.
So...
Fuck you, Derek Brewster.
You don't have to say fuck you to every single person who works.
Fuck you, David Taylor. Fuck you, Tim Haywood. Fuck you, Kev Shaw.
Tom Hollywood, I'd prefer to call him.
Who?
Fuck you, Tom Hollywood.
Tom Hollywood.
Fuck you, Rachel Bamford. Fuck you, Adam Burnett.
No, Adam.
Fuck you, Les Burney.
This is gonna get
Fuck
old
you,
already.
Michael Cairns.
So, listen. While this is happening, let's do a sum up.
Fuck all
Adam,
of these
shut up.
people.
Let's have a let's
Can't
talk
say
about
too crazy about John and Mark Jones.
how we feel about the game. In
wonderful.
summary,
It's changed my life immensely.
Adam, how do you feel about the game? In summary, give us your feelings.
Here, take
Fuck.
Tom Hollywood. Kieran, how do you feel about the game?
I feel nothing inside.
How would you rate it in terms of other adventure games you played?
Wait, this is a game?
Sort of.
I wouldn't... This was an experience in soul crushing.
Soul Calibur?
Soul crushing.
Oh,
Soul
Soul
Calibur is a
Coughing.
fighting game.
Soul
Coughing is a
Band.
band, right?
Okay, so this, in my mind...
Fuck you, Tim Hollywood.
This is...
Whatever the fuck we're calling you.
In my feeling is, I guess it's not... I don't know. The thing is, it's one of the worst adventure games I've ever played. It actually is. I don't know if it's the worst. But it's up there. I've played a lot of fucking garbage.
Wait, down there?
I mean, down there. There's games I haven't finished, but you know, part of this was just that we did this as a let's play and the experience of the ridiculousness. So I was willing to push onward, but you know, like I haven't finished Runaway, and a lot of people like that game, and I thought it was just stupid.
Apparently the other games get better.
I haven't finished. I tried to play Discworld. I don't know about the others, but the original, the logic was just too stupid, and I didn't care.
I would imagine it probably has something to do with people who've read the books.
I don't know. Some of it is so... It's more Monty Python than Discworld, I understand. Hey, Rick Man, my favorite guy!
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if we get more. Nothing!
Oh, it's
So-
one of those games that just
More
quits once
bacon.
you finish.
Yeah. This is my desktop, but maybe we'll put something over it. So we're summarizing.
Wait, bring up that thing that you showed us.
It's not gonna fit up there.
You can look at this in the meantime.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna...
yeah, can't
They're
you
they're looking at like a corner
Oh,
of
you're
it.
right.
no, can't you like adjust the thing? And,
Well, yeah, you'd have to do...
There we go.
That's good enough.
Okay.
So
Have a look at this while we continue discussing this game.
or we might record. Maybe we can get pictures of ourselves and put our voices over it, and it'll be very funny. So we can. But anyway, yeah, it's not. I guess the reasons it's really bad. Obviously, the stuff where the logic is just it's just broken. The stuff at the end using stuff on the floor is ridiculous, and another thing, the only thing that pushes it even, because I've played some shitty games, as I said, Tony Tough and Night of the Roast Moss, pretty goddamn bad, and technically speaking, the interface wasn't broken, like, technically, it was a little shoddy, but it worked. I mean, unless you really mess with an adventure game interface, it's usually not the actual playability that's a problem, although I would say some of that's not true based on the fucking used stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
But the one thing that is pushing this even lower down the list of shit is that Bud is such a cocksucker. He's such an awful shithead. And, like, literally, I don't know a bigger douchebag in a game. I don't think I do.
Yeah, at least in Woodruff in the Schnibble, Woodruff would just, like, I don't know. At least his retorts were
quick.
short. Yeah, and quick.
But the only
not
character
fucking dialogue.
Yeah, the only character I can think of whose rivals shittiness in this is, you guys haven't played, but Sadwick from the Whispered World. Some people like, because he is such a goddamn downer. He hates everything so much. I don't know, I shouldn't even try. I'm so sad. And he has a sidekick who he treats like, Spot, you're so worthless. Even though Spot fucking solves like every other puzzle in the game for you. And he's just a douche the whole time, to the point that you're like, if you don't believe in this, why am I playing? You pain in the ass. So he rivals.
I mean, for the story, obviously.
Yeah, but Bud is the
story.
Bud is just a prick, and he's just mean to you all the time.
He's just a passive aggressive dick to you.
Not even that. It's passive aggressive, sometimes active aggressive. just awful and not funny either. But I don't know.
We're not gonna. I'm pretty sure we've already mentioned the fact that this is obviously written by British people trying to be American.
I think we mentioned that once.
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
That's weird, though. It's weird. It's such a lazy attempt at it to the point that I was like, why did you even pretend? Why didn't you just put it in England? It didn't even come out here.
Yeah,
for one.
and it could have easily been with like maybe I don't even know if there needed to be any changes. It could have easily been England or anywhere in England.
The only things they like changed were like
cabs.
money value, like they said dollars and stuff. Like so much of it was so sloppily English.
Anyway.
Sorry,
$8. Anyway.
Well, there were times they were talking about money and it's just like, well then. Why'd you even bother? Why did you even try? It's because America's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to set your shit.
And it's cool, like Michael J. Fox.
But then they ended up not even having it released in the U.S.
I know,
Yeah.
but maybe that was to their benefit because in Europe people didn't think too hard. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll play anything in Europe.
I guess we hate
that
Europeans
too.
now.
But
what are you,
yeah.
what are you talking about? They will. They
you
will play
seen-
more adventure games in
Have
Europe.
you seen? No, wait, I'm pretty sure you guys know about German board games.
You've told me some of this shit.
Fucking
Germans are the-
Japan. Or apparently there's this one that's
play
like
that here.
where like you play, or two players play as knights, and it's like insanely fucking detailed. All
Well,
about like
Germans
Hitler
are
kids and everything.
also the only ones who all the adventure games come out there. Like there were games that couldn't get published here. I think Bill Tiller's company made like a vampire story, which sucks. And
I see what you did there.
yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that game in Target for like
blows.
$5.
I didn't finish that
You know
either.
it
It's just boring. But it's just stuff that I'm like, I can't tolerate this shit anymore. And the only reason I'm tolerating this is for the humor of the Let's Play.
Because you can share the pain.
Yeah. But Vampire Story's crap too. But anyway, I think
Suffering
those
for
games,
you.
some of those games weren't going to come out here. But the thing that happened first was a German company said, "Yeah, we get it, we take it, we put it out for you in German." And one of my friends explained to me, he said Germany's the only country that you go up to a developer and you go, I have this great license. I've got a hold of this license I want to use. And they go, what is it? And you go, Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindhunters. And they go, mein Gott! So, that wouldn't happen anywhere else.
Zach McCracken.
So
it was terrible.
it kind of is. I have a place in my heart, but it's just because I played it when I was like 5. So, but it's very hard and ridiculous. But I don't know.
Your characters die in 5 minutes if you don't do anything.
There's a few parts where that can happen. So I mean, sound was kind of negligible in this game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Music
Yeah.
was non-existent. Except
Music
for...
usually started at the beginning of a screen, then it would go away, and much of it was free license.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
But the other stuff too, though. I mean, like constant noises in every screen.
Yeah.
That-
I guess. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
I guess that's something that I can
Sounded
believe that the people that the fine sound engineers at Miracle.
There was only
thought
one.
they
Sound
were.
and music was also all Tom Hollywood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He did an amazing job.
Yeah,
And,
I can believe he did that.
And the voice acting was fine. And graphically, it came out in 97, so graphically it was like way behind.
There's no excuse for it to look like that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
One thing about the sound quality though is that the technical sound quality was fine, but
Yeah,
the
not
voice
for-
acting.
Some of it was
Yeah.
a lot of it was English people. Rick Mail was knockout.
He's an actual actor though, right?
That's what they say.
And that's what they spent all their budget on.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I think so. Yeah.
They couldn't.
And by that I mean they had a sticky bun to give him.
Well, I was going to say that they ran out of money when they said like, "What do we have? People click on for the glue and the peg." Shit, out of money.
We're out of money. There's no room for this hotspot. What about the sewer? Same. They'll get it by then. By then they'll get it because they've done the glue, and that's what happened.
What happens if it's the other way around?
You can't.
Shush!
Don't ever think about that.
You
So
think you know Adventure Games? I know Adventure Games. You do things my way because I know Adventure Games.
so the control was sort of sloppy too. I mean, it was basically serviceable, but you're the one who controlled it, Kieran. But it was a lot of extra clicking that wasn't really your fault.
It seems to just change whatever you're on randomly, and what else? Sometimes, yeah, and the pixel hunting I'd say is also a control
horrible.
issue.
Oh my god.
Well,
Kind of falls on the
that's
control
design.
issue.
That nail up.
The nail was ridiculous.
I mean, some of those things are so small that in order to actually click on it, I mean, I guess yeah, it's a design issue.
If I'm remembering right, that gun we had to pick up was like literally a line of 3 pixels.
yeah, it's about that. Yeah,
That nail, forget that.
that
gun.
nail
The
was ridiculous, and it was right by an exit when your cursor
Yeah.
turns into an arrow. It's
Yeah, the nail takes
No,
the cake.
no.
That's the worst one.
It's I mean, and also the 2 different kind of styles they stole from LucasArts,
yeah.
And
but Sierra at the same time. But like that was so not usable to right click through the verbs because there were too many of them. It's like it was such a why.
And how often?
And
did
so
you,
many verbs at that.
How
often did you use
97.
move?
Huh?
How
use
often
move.
did you use move?
It was. I mean, that was an adventure game thing, but 97. That was like it's inexcusable at that
Yeah.
point. All of it was like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I think there was this idea that they were trying to cash in on the retro stuff, but it's like what retro for like 5 years ago, something like that, 3 to 5.
No, apparently,
It's, like, lazy.
apparently there's now 2000s nostalgia.
Well,
You
but when that
going
came
by-
out,
yeah.
come on.
It was
Oh, I know
96.
this happens. You're
Yeah.
right. But I mean, but
There's already nostalgia for the naughties.
yeah, that's naughty nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. But you know, and the thing is,
Yeah, hey, I didn't come up with
he's just laughing at
the
the
picture.
yeah. It's good. I don't know what that is. You'll have to.
This is potentially what people are going to be.
Well, we'll
looking at
put
for
this
the
up.
whole time.
I kind of want to 10-eye it.
But the other and the. Oh, but I also think even that maybe they thought, oh, we can sell it based on this retro thing. But I think a lot of it was probably just, you know what, we took forever making this shitty, crappy game, and it took us years,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know that's why it looks like this now and stuff.
And,
but-
and that's why they couldn't bother to get a 3D engine or something.
Yeah, not that that worked so well for most adventure games other than Grim Fandango.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the sad part about this game. A lot of the things that were crappy about it were crappy for a lot of adventure games. You know, it's not doing anything differently.
Yeah.
A lot of the same awfulness. All I can.
There's pixel hunting.
Yeah,
There's
but
that.
it doesn't really get away with that because of the fact that it was coming out when that was kind of people were getting that was a bad idea. At least it has no deaths. At least, not counting
Yeah.
the fact that you can ruin the game
That's
once.
Which is a bug.
Once there's one,
No,
but
didn't we?
the
didn't we do
one
it
bug
twice?
was the game's fault. The other bug is because we had a crappy version,
Yeah.
cracked version, and then we got a different one which worked better. So really,
We
just
don't care.
one.
Well, let's be honest. We don't care about giving Merit Studios money. They're gone.
No, they're gone. And
And
I
Tim
think
Hollywood
it's
is
fine.
probably homeless and probably a drunk homeless man.
It's so abandoned where that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only things I can say for it are like they're not actually positives. They're not too negative. That's basically what it is. It's like, oh, this was in some other games, so I can sort of excuse it because it was a problem in other games, but
Well,
not
yeah,
really.
But still, you know, just because it was in other games doesn't mean you should be doing it.
No, especially that late in the
Yeah.
game. But and then the only other positive I can give it is that, except for the stuff that was total fucking bullshit that we had to cheat on because pixel hunting, because use things on the ground, that kind of garbage.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, it was pretty easy.
It was.
I
But
guess.
that's not good. That's just because adventure games should have a balance of feeling like you solve something difficult, but it works within the logic of the thing. So you go, oh, awesome, I get it. It shouldn't just be like, oh, that was easy. And the thing is, this stuff didn't make sense
Yeah.
a lot of the time. It was easy, but just by accident.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, it's one thing if it's easy or you know easy enough to figure out a puzzle, but you know the figuring out part, a lot of it was just either logic or just a lack of knowledge. Like all the difficult parts were difficult because they made bullshit
No
sense.
sense. Or they like worked in mechanics that the game had not defined. Like
Yeah.
use things on the ground. But like stuff like we
Are
threw.
you sure it wasn't? Are you sure it wasn't? You didn't like use the peg on yourself.
No,
You can't.
used it on the
You are not an
ground.
object.
Oh, do you think? Yeah.
That's okay. You are not.
But I think.
Fuck you! I'll be an object one day. I won't let anyone bring me down.
Yeah, but how's anyone gonna find you? You got a couple pixels.
You got no hotspots,
Yeah.
buddy. That was quite an insult. Yeah, that's
That
the
was
geekiest insult ever.
That was hurtful and unnecessary.
Yeah, I would never click on you. It's impossible. Slut. So.
It's impossible.
That's impossible.